What's going on, YouTube? This is Mag Dog TV coming back with another one. So it looks like Browns reporter Mary Kay just revealed that Kevin Stefanski wants to see more of Dillon Gabriel and Jimmy Haslam wants to see Shedeur Sanders. I'm going to explain to you guys why I put it that way in this video, so let's get to it.
Every other city I go, from Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every other city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go. To every other city I go. From Colorado to the Bayou I go. Y'all know the motto, get a info I know. My people know it's Mad Dog TV, let's go.
Once again, as I said before, Mary Kay reported today that Kevin Stefanski wants to wait to decide if he's going to make Shedeur Sanders the backup to Dillon Gabriel. Why would he do that, right? It's because Dillon Gabriel is his guy. Jimmy Haslam really has the final say when it comes to seeing Shedeur Sanders. I'm going to play these video clips so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about in regards to these decisions that's made in Cleveland. So let's keep the train rolling. All right, so as you guys can see, Mary Kay Cabot says Kevin Stefanski will wait until later in the week to decide if Shedeur Sanders will be the number 2 to fellow rookie Dillon Gabriel versus the Steelers Sunday. Want to make sure you guys can see that. Let's continue scrolling. Browns Kevin Stefanski says he has to do what's best for the players as well as the team. They've said numerous times they're trying to develop Shedeur Sanders very intentionally. Hashtag Browns Kevin Stefanski will wait until later in the week to decide if Shedeur Sanders will be the number 2 versus the Steelers. I'm going to play this video and let you guys hear how he dodged the question about Shedeur Sanders and then go back on Dillon Gabriel. And it simply tells me he's there for Dillon Gabriel. It's simple as that. Jimmy Haslam wants to see Shedeur Sanders, and I'm going to explain that to you guys in a second. I'm going to play this video clip so you guys can take a listen to hear what he said.
Trade took us by surprise. That was not something that we saw coming. You know, they called us, and you know, happened very fast and happened not too long ago. So still working through all roster type of things. I always have to be mindful of our players and our players' development, and you know, I want to make sure that I'm always doing what's best for our players and of course our team. But you know, with young players, I'm always thinking about last week making the change to Dillon. You have to think long and hard about that because these are young players that you're so invested in their development. So I'll let the week play out, make a decision later on that. Trade took.
What's very interesting is that he spoke about Dillon when somebody asked a question about Shedeur Sanders. So the way I get this is, fellas and ladies, is that Kevin Stefanski is all in on Dillon Gabriel. That is his guy. Jimmy Haslam, who's the owner, is all in on Shedeur Sanders. It's clear and obvious. Mary Kay Cabot says, hashtag Browns owner Jimmy Haslam said during his training camp presser that the team absolutely wants to see rookie QB Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders play this season. So it should be no surprise that Sanders will see action at some point this season. That explains everything that I need to know when it comes to the Cleveland Browns. You have to put pieces and pieces together with this football team because they are very strange. They are very weird. And it's clear and obvious of what the hell is going on in Cleveland. I can tell you guys this right now. Kevin Stefanski had no say-so in trading Joe Flacco. He was surprised by it himself. He even stated that during a question when asked about Shedeur Sanders. That tells me Jimmy Haslam from the top decided to slam the hammer and get him on the hell up out of there. 40-year-old quarterback. Jimmy Haslam don't want that man at all. Jimmy Haslam want the man that's selling tickets. He want the man that's top 5 in jersey sales. Trust and believe me, that is who he wants. That is why primetime Deion Sanders went on the Kelsey's Brothers podcast to talk about we going to see Shedeur Sanders soon. Jimmy Haslam is the reason. I don't care if he said earlier this season that he did not want Shedeur Sanders. He wants Shedeur Sanders. I can clearly tell you guys that right now. When it's time for Shedeur Sanders to get in, it will be because of Jimmy Haslam. Mary Kay just basically told us that in her tweet. You guys can get down in the comments and let me know how do you guys feel. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on the post notification bell. That way every time I upload a new video, you guys will see it. I'm actually feeling good about it. We are in no rush to push Shedeur Sanders out there because I want Kevin Stefanski up out of there before Shedeur gets his shot. That's just my personal opinion. We will see him this season, but I'm hoping and praying it's not up under Kevin Stefanski. Until next time, peace.